Welcome back to Canvas. I'm your artist, Rob Schamberger, and this week I am doing a painting of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and really leaning into the American Nightmare aspect of that name with this image. It's kind of something that you wouldn't so much expect with Cody, especially with how colorful his entrance attire and the entrance overall are. But I thought it'd be fun to play around with that, and with a lot of the things that I've been experimenting with my own painting style lately. So you saw I did the tonal underpainting first, and then coming in with some red and blue glaze, and that will all be the serve as the darkest area of the painting, and then doing the highlights with acrylic afterwards, giving this a very different look from what you've kind of come to expect from my art. It's still me, but something a little bit different, and that's also inspired by Cody himself, right? Like, there was the way that he was viewed before he stepped away from WWE, and the way that he is coming back, trying to do something thematically similar to that as well. And this was a really challenging piece. Cody's entrance attire is very difficult to paint. I used to say that the hardest thing to paint was Bret Hart's wet hair. I think Cody's jacket has pushed that out. All the little intricate details on there, especially working with acrylic, are not the easiest things to do, but I really welcome that challenge because of how happy I am with how it looks once I'm done, with my cat's help, of course. Getting those final highlights in there, and there's the finished piece. Not bad.